watching me for so many years. And I just want to say, I know that, you know, it's, I can only sort of like, when I think about when I punched Vince McMahon, like I don't want to leave this room without sort of letting you experience the moment. I just want to describe it to you. Like, I did everything I could to be a professional that day, and I stood my ground on integrity, on, you know, I was right, they were wrong, and, you know, and when they screwed me in the ring, like when I watched that Wrestling with Shadows back, I watched it on Friday before I left in Calgary. And I remember being in the ring, I did everything I could. I remember even when I walked out to the ring, it's like they're gonna try to screw me for sure. Like I know it's coming. I'm gonna do everything in my power to stop it from happening. I'm not gonna let them screw me, I'm not gonna let them pin me. The only way they got me was they got me through Earl Hebner, who I pulled the night before, and I said, Earl, if they try to screw me tomorrow, I want you to tell me. I said, will you tell me ahead of time? And he broke into tears and told me, I would never do it. I swear to God, I swear on my kids' heads that if they ever asked me to do that, I would never do it. And I remember telling myself, they're gonna ask you. I think you're gonna be the ref. So they're gonna ask you to screw me. So just want you to give me a heads up. Just give me a look or a wink at me or something. Give me clue me. Because he's all mic'd up and all that, and I suspected that. I really plotted out how they would try to do that to me. And I remember thinking, if they try to screw me, I'm gonna go down swinging. If Sean wants to go in and go for real out there, I'll just take him out and end the match. And I was pretty serious about my conviction about being right, and I was stuck in my position. I would never have changed anything I did. And when they did screw me, I remember I couldn't believe it. It was like 15 years I gave this guy everything. I never missed a show, I've never missed a town. I just thought I gave him so much that this is not any way to treat a guy like you would never do that to Wayne Gretzky, you know. But I just really felt betrayed, and I still remember all of that. And when I came to the dressing room and went back to the back, I went straight for Vince's room. And I remember hitting with the door with my shoulder, and I realized like steel doors bolted into the cement and stuff like that. I could hit that door for the next 10 years and never get in there. So I just stopped, and it was like everything just went right down. All the anger and everything just went right down to the bottom, and it's like I calmed right down. I actually was almost like joking around in the dressing room, and then I was showering. I'm still mad, but I'm just distracted myself. And I remember they came in, Rick Rude and Davey Boy came in the dressing room, and they're like, Vince is waiting for you. He wants to talk to you. And they were like so excited. They're like little kids. And I said, tell him to go. Just tell him to go. There's nothing that he can say to me to fix things. And the only thing that can happen is that he's going to get hurt. And somebody's going to, just tell him to go. There's nothing to. So they went and told him, and he said, no, I want to. And then what was really happening, and if I can just project all this to you guys now, is that Vince knew that the only way for him to lose, he was going to lose a lot of face and respect to the wrestlers. The wrestlers were outside the dressing room smashing stuff, picking up those big giant barrels and throwing them places. Everything. There was like a mini riot in the back area of the dressing room. I remember wrestlers breaking stuff, and it was like real attention. Everyone hated Sean back then, and so there was a lot of dressing room tensions, and of course the show was over and people were going home. So Vince, when Undertaker went to his room and said, you got to come down and explain yourself to everybody. You've lost face with everybody. And so Vince immediately is like, how do I turn this into a positive? It's like, I know what I'll do. I'm going to go and confront me and try to back me down. And he's going to try to fight with me. He wants to fight with me because that's the only way he's going to win favor with the dressing room because of what he did. Or at least that's the plan in his head. And I was like, when I came out of the shower, first of all, I was stark naked. I had no towel or anything. Davey Boy used to always steal my towel. He did. He stole my towel that night, so I got no towel. So I come out completely soaking wet, naked, dripping wet. Vince is standing there, and I'm like thinking, if they ever do a movie, you don't want me being naked, standing on Vince, punching him out naked. It's just not a good way to tell your story. And so I had to walk past Vince, and it's just kind of funny because I really wasn't looking. I'm not a very confrontational kind of guy.